If you're trying to get really good photos of that upcoming eclipse, it's going to take some practice and preparation.
The total solar eclipse on April 8th will be a spectacular event to see in mid-Missouri with over 90% coverage locally and totality across the boot heel. But getting good photos of this can be tricky as you're aiming at objects far away in space and the amount of light coming in changes dramatically during an eclipse.
Now, there are several ways to view the eclipse, and for a more long-term memory, get some photos. You can even nowadays take that with your phone, but also a DSLR camera or propping up that phone against a telescope. It's always a great way to get a photo of that. And still some better tips to keep in mind here, especially if you're using a phone. Maybe you want to get a tripod for a more stable photo, and something with, especially mobile phones that don't have more that long-range zoom. Try to get wider angles, include even some of the scenery around. You'll still be able to possibly get a good look at that eclipse. Something with this you'll definitely need to make sure is to keep the lighting down on the photo with this event. And as always with any of these instruments, it's good to have a filter on that as well. That's going to help reduce the blurriness and a lot of that extra light coming into the camera.
For those most dedicated to getting a great eclipse photo, you can go out and practice beforehand by taking photos of the full moon, as it'll be about the same size as the eclipse.
Above all, the biggest piece of advice is to always have those filtered sunglasses on, never look directly at the sun, and not a bad idea to have the filters for the camera as well. Reporting for tonight's ABC 17 Storm Track Insider, I'm meteorologist Nate Splater.